up, fam? It's your boy, Big Walt, back with more Blockchain 411. Now, all of you know who Beyonce is. The world famous superstar, actress, singer, mother to Blue Ivy, wife of Jay-Z. You know who Beyonce is. But I'll bet money that most of you have never heard of Craig Wright, the cat who claims to be Satoshi Nakamoto, the inventor of Bitcoin.
Stop the cap.
Now, these two people are as different from one another as possible, but they do share one thing in common. I'll explain on the other side of the intro, so rock with me. Yeah, fam. This Craig Wright Bama says he's Satoshi Nakamoto. Check out this website. First and foremost, he's leading with Bitcoin SV is the original Bitcoin. I mean, we can look at the family tree and decipher that. But it's got creator of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto, eternal student and researcher, in-chain chief scientist, lawyer, banker, economist, pastor, coder, investor, mathematician, stats, and world curious. My opinions of, look, man, what does this guy not do? Like, what is he, a modern day Renaissance man? This dude's got to be brilliant. Anyway, yeah, that's the premise for this whole thing. This dude says he's Satoshi Nakamoto. There's a series of tests that one could complete to prove that they're Satoshi Nakamoto if that was the case. But that hasn't been done yet. But anyway, that's who he is. That's who Craig Wright is, on the surface level anyway. And yeah, him and Beyonce have stuff in common. Now, Beyonce is Beyonce. She doesn't really need any introduction at this point. She's a one name known entity. And so, we all know who Beyonce is. Like I said, she's a world-class superstar, performer, actor, actress. She's a total diva. Anyway, as part of her journey, she's cultivated what's been called the BeyHive or BeyHive. I don't know how you properly pronounce it. But anyway, like, she's got legions of super fans. And, one thing that, that folks know is that these fans are totally dedicated. They're, look at this article inside the BeyHive, like how Beyonce's worker bees, the most committed fans on the internet, organized. Like, there's all kinds of web properties and social media, channels where these people congregate, and they seem to show up, in droves, at the drop of a hat, when they're needed, so to speak. It's so wild. They actually, they've got their own, taxonomy. There's a BeyHive taxonomy. For Beyonce fans, where you've got, honey bees, you got yellow jackets, killer bees, worker bees, and of course Beyonce is the queen bee. That's just how it is, yo. There's science and methods to this shit. Real talk. But one thing's for sure though. If anybody, slights Beyonce or, comes at Beyonce's neck, even, in the smallest, amount, the BeyHive is coming for that ass. Like, it'd be like that, straight up. I need you to do me a favor, fam. Please click that subscribe button and the like button. It might be a small thing to you, but to us it's huge. We're trying to hit this 1,000 subscriber milestone, one subscriber at a time. So YouTube will recognize us and give us access to the tools that will allow us to bring you more and even better content. Thank you for your support, fam. We really appreciate you. And this brings us to the point of the video, and the thing in which Craig Wright has in common with Beyonce. Beyonce has her BeyHive. Craig Wright has what I call his BSVHive, which is this Bitcoin SV, Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, BSVHive, basically. Because if you say anything, to slight, Craig Wright, or you say anything to slight, Bitcoin SV, his legions of fanboys or supporters. I don't want to disparage them necessarily. His legions of supporters, will come at your neck straight up. And I found that out in an interesting way. Not too long ago, I did a video on Blog Boys reporting on this 51% attack that happened. As a matter of fact, there were 3 51% attacks that happened within the span of 3 months against Bitcoin SV. And that's bad news. And, I'm a small YouTuber. I'm just getting started. Like, normally, like, the vast majority of my videos have 0 comments. But this Bitcoin SV video, 70 some odd comments, all because basically I said some things that were not flattering to Craig, or not flattering about Craig Wright, or Bitcoin SV as a blockchain platform. And so, like, if you look in this comments thread, you see the 71 comments, and you got some people coming out saying that basically this dude Craig Wright's a con man, he liquidated billions, blah blah blah, and then boom, BSVHive, absolute 100% lie, stop talking shit. That's what inmates said. Of course I'm asking for receipts, but then you got other jokers coming in here, talking about Bitcoin SV is the real Bitcoin. They're going over the the taxonomy or the history of the forks, and why Bitcoin SV is the real Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin that we all know and love is the fake Bitcoin. They're deep in here, and they're not pulling any punches. This one cat made some interesting comments. Some folks are, thank you for this video, basically like, poo-pooing Bitcoin SV as the price goes down, I'm buying more, blah, blah, that sort of thing. But there's the, all the commentary about, you don't know what you're talking about, you're foolish, blah, blah, blah. Where's this one cat who's got some interesting, sort of commentary? Mateus Lopez, basically, talking about the people who have negative things to say about Bitcoin SV. Those are the ones who are the fanboys, I guess, of the BTC, the Bitcoin, again, that we all know and love. And he's going into, the technical advancements, or so they say, of Bitcoin SV, and the fact that it can, process more transactions per second than BTC, right? And so, like, that's part of the argument. But anyway, my point here is that Craig Wright has, he's got a legion of fans, it seems, or his platform Bitcoin SV has a legion of fans that will defend it to the death. And I've got my own, sort of, idea, as to why that is, why they defend it so vigorously, in spite of certain information that's available out there. But, that might be a topic for another day. I'll see y'all next time I pull up on the block. Until then, holla.